What's going on, everyone? So we're going to do a quick little video. We're going to talk about what exactly is going on with the stock market. Apologize, been away from the technical analysis videos for a couple days, was under the weather, actually kind of lost my voice momentarily, dealing with some kind of chest cold or something. But with that said, what we're going to look at here, kind of a nasty day in the overall markets, right? So the NASDAQ 100, the triple Qs are down 2.5%. They were down 8 points on the day. So a little bit of a washout in the morning. Then we kind of had some sideways action with the failed kind of bounce intraday and then a washout towards the end of the day. And then literally the last 5-10 minutes, there was a little, false rally with the bulls going into the close. So if we can just kind of take a look at what's going on here with the triple Qs. We came off, an aggressive rally off the bottom here. So we had a little bit of a double bottom. Okay, so we had a little bit of a double bottom that you can see here. And when we got that, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days worth of rally higher. So actually where we stopped at was we did reclaim the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame, and we got rejected at the 150-day. So just kind of using this as the line in the sand to the top side, that 371, 372 is still a very, very important area for the bulls if we kind of want to push out of this and go higher. So as we came into this 150-day moving average, we had a little bit of a back test here, 1, 2, 3 days, which was very, very healthy. So we pulled back to the 5 as well as a 10-day moving average and kind of back tested this whole area here off this 10-day run up. Now, yesterday's price action was extremely bullish as we did bounce off the 10-day moving average and came right into the 200 once again. So anytime that we have a big bounce like this, okay, anytime we have a huge bounce, we always are going to expect a little bit of a back test. Now, I thought that this bounce was a little bit overextended. What I would have liked to have seen was a push up maybe towards the 50-day moving average, then kind of back tested the 20, and then kind of taken that out, come to the 200, and then back tested the 50, and then kind of pushed higher. Now that would have been a little bit of a stronger move. So this pullback can feel like it's very, very aggressive. However, in the overall grand scheme of things, as long as the NASDAQ 100 is over $350, we still have to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt to the long side. But one thing that I do want to point out here that does concern me is on this second attempt coming off of yesterday's price action as we came into the 200-day moving average, not only did we not able to reclaim the 200-day moving average and make an attempt for the 371, 372 area, but today's price action was immediately also rejected at the 200-day moving average and started the downward cycle. Now, what I don't like is that we did lose the 5 and the 10-day moving average on today's close, and we actually came down here to the 100-day demand zone. So what that is telling us is that if we do start to get back down here to the 200 EMA and we start to lose this channel from the 1st of March, and this price is going to be very, very important, so I want you guys to make an alert. But if we start to lose this lower channel here at around 359, this is going to spell some trouble for the triple Qs as well as tech stocks, and I would expect a little bit of a fall to 355 and 350. Now, if you remember what I just said just a couple of moments ago, anything over that 349, 350 is still bullish for the bears, but just also understand that if you were buying stocks or trying to swing here, definitely swinging here, that you are going to feel some pain on this back test. So if you cannot stomach this kind of pullback, then one thing that you're going to want to do is if we do start to lose this zone, maybe take your risk off the table and cut your position and then see what we do once we get into this zone, if that happens. Now, if you do have no problem kind of, stomaching this back test, well, then I'm going to give you a little area that can be, it's got to be your max pain. It's got to be, a hard stop loss. If we do come down into this 50-day moving average and maybe consolidate for 1 or 2 days and lose this 359, 350 area, this is where, for me, a long position or a swing position needs to be cut, especially if you've entered that position within the last week or two. Now, the only reason being is that if we do lose the 359, we potentially have room to slide all the way back here to these lows. Now, one thing that I do not want to see is that if this was to happen, and I'm not saying that that could happen, but if this was to happen and we do slide down here to this 319 lows and we consolidate and maybe we try to bounce back up towards the 340 zone and lose this is going to, be very, very detrimental to the NASDAQ 100, to the mega cap stocks, to the tech stocks, and would actually start to spell, an even bigger leg down. Now, again, that is all talking in theory. There's a lot of things that need to be done, and we are still trading at the top of the range here. So nothing to be too concerned about. Obviously, if you're a day trader or a scalper, there's plenty of money to be made on the short side of things if we do want to come and back test this zone. But I just kind of want to give you guys my thoughts and where we are on the charts from a daily standpoint on the overall markets when we're talking about tech stocks and the NASDAQ 100. Guys, do me a favor, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Also, give me a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate that, and I will see you guys all on the next trading recap.